Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting edition of SmackDown Live. This is the go-home show, because up next, as far as shows go, it's WrestleMania 2. And we're kicking things off with SmackDown General Manager Stephanie McMahon making her way out to the ring. Of course, Stephanie McMahon, sure she has a lot on her plate as we're getting very close to WrestleMania 2. It's right around the corner. And we have so much to look forward to at that show, even just on the SmackDown side of things alone. I mean, we have The Undertaker versus Kane. We have CM Punk versus AJ Styles for the WGE World Heavyweight Championship. The list goes on, but let's hear what our general manager has to say. Wow. Steel cage match tonight between Undertaker and Booker T. What a huge main event on the go-home edition of SmackDown Live. Well, we're looking to end WGE Season 2 with a bang between that main event tonight. And of course, WrestleMania 2 coming up very soon. I say that we're definitely going to end Season 2 with a bang. Let's get things started with our first match of the night. And here comes Andrew Hunter.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 252 pounds, Andrew Hunter.
Andrew Hunter has been in WGE for quite some time. He is a former WGE Superstars champion back on the now defunct Superstars brand. Of course, this season, he challenged for the United States Championship a couple times. And he has a tall task ahead of him tonight as he faces the Game, Triple H.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to take you back to the last edition of SmackDown Live, where we saw Goldberg with his debut win against Bo Dallas. And right after that match, Triple H once again attacking Goldberg from behind, this time with his sledgehammer. Triple H, he's been saying that he's felt challenged by Goldberg, but Goldberg is trying to take his place here in WGE, and Triple H is not having any of that. And of course, we will see Triple H and Goldberg at WrestleMania 2. What a match that'll be. But for tonight, Triple H has to focus on the task at hand, that being Andrew Hunter. Take nothing away from Andrew Hunter. He is a tough superstar. He's been in some brutal matches in his WGE career. And when I think of brutal matches, brutal competitors, one of the names at the top of that list is that man right there, Triple H. All business here tonight. He is looking toward WrestleMania 2. He is looking toward Goldberg. Here we go. It's Triple H right out of the gate with the right hands to Andrew Hunter. Triple H now with a knee breaker to Hunter. Triple H already unleashing on Andrew Hunter. Triple H showing his aggressive side so early on in the matchup. Now Triple H with that nice delayed vertical suplex to Andrew Hunter. Wants to send a message to Goldberg. He wants to show him what he's in store for come WrestleMania. Triple H with that headlock takeover on Andrew Hunter. And now the game stomping away. Right hand. Now shot to the back of Andrew Hunter, and Triple H just unloading on Andrew Hunter, now taking him out of the ring with that clothesline, and the game follows. Things are not looking good for Andrew Hunter right now as he gets sent right into the barricade. Referee at a count of 3 as Triple H again, no, this time tosses Andrew Hunter over the barricade and into the crowd. Hunter starting to finally battle back against the game on the outside with those strikes. Andrew Hunter tosses Triple H back in the ring. And Hunter following, and Triple H taking Andrew Hunter right back out of the ring once again. Boy, Triple H showboating a little as Andrew Hunter gets right back in, but Triple H, the version of a stun gun, it looked like, to Andrew Hunter. Andrew Hunter is yet to get really much control in this match. For the most part, it's been Triple H on top. Triple H with another side headlock takeover on Andrew Hunter, really wrenching on the head and neck of Hunter. And now a knee drop, one of Triple H's signature maneuvers. Followed by a sidewalk slam. Triple H really taking his time here. He's toying with Andrew Hunter a little bit as he has the armbar locked in. Triple H stomping away. Really aggressive side of Triple H being shown here as Andrew Hunter kicks the game away, trying to come back into the match with a clothesline. Hunter knocks the game down with a right, and another one. Hunter bounces off the ropes. Triple H got him with the scoop slam. Both men again fighting on the outside as Hunter was sent careening into that security barricade. Triple H once again going to work on Andrew Hunter. And Triple H slams Andrew Hunter right on those steel steps. And tossing Andrew Hunter back into the ring. Referee at a count of 7. As Triple H slams Andrew Hunter onto the apron. Triple H back in the ring. As he just stares down at his opponent. Sends Hunter bouncing off the ropes. And Triple H with that knee face buster. Another signature move of the game. Triple H really taking his time here. And now look at this. Triple H pedigree. And that could be it for Andrew Hunter. You look at it again, Triple H with that vicious finishing move of his, which usually is finishing move, but Triple H, he doesn't seem to be done quite yet as he taunts the fans here tonight. And Andrew Hunter. Now Triple H with a second pedigree. Really sending a message here tonight. And that could be it right there as Triple H finally goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Triple H with, dare I say, a dominant victory over Andrew Hunter.
Here is your winner, the game, Triple H.
And you know, this is a bit of a side of Triple H that we've kind of seen before, but really not like this. And wait a minute, Triple H back in the ring with a steel chair. Looks like he's not done with Andrew Hunter quite yet. Wait a minute. How the tables have turned. Goldberg grabbing the steel chair and Triple H retreats. Goldberg coming to the aid of Andrew Hunter. Wait a minute. I guess I spoke too soon. As Goldberg connects with the jackhammer. Boy, Andrew Hunter not able to catch a break here tonight, but Goldberg sending a message to Triple H saying, come WrestleMania 2, you're next. So much bad blood between Triple H and Goldberg, and it's all going to come to a head very shortly at WrestleMania. As for tonight, seems like Goldberg gets the last laugh. And wait a minute. Brandon Adams and Adam Omega attacking Big E from behind. Kofi Kingston coming to the rescue. Of course, we know Adams and Omega will be challenging the New Day for the tag team titles at WrestleMania. As we move on to our next match of the night. See Baron Corbin making his way up.
one fall, making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin will be challenging Jeff Hardy for the United States Championship at WrestleMania 2. Tonight he will be facing his brother Matt. And Baron Corbin asked for this match on the last episode of SmackDown after the Hardy Boyz beat him and a mystery partner of his choosing, which turned out to be Kurt Angle. Baron Corbin, he's been sending a message to Jeff Hardy by attacking him from behind. Now he's looking to send a message to the United States Champion by beating his brother here tonight.
North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy, very experienced wrestler, many years in the business as both a tag team wrestler and a singles competitor. Matt Hardy came to the aid of his brother Jeff a couple weeks ago after an attack by Baron Corbin, which led to the tag team match we saw on the last episode of SmackDown. And as I said before, after that, Baron Corbin asked Stephanie McMahon for a match against Matt Hardy here tonight, which is what we're seeing now as Hardy had Baron Corbin on the ropes in the early goings, and now look at that, Baron Corbin wisely escaping and coming back into the ring with a clothesline to Matt Hardy as Baron Corbin stomps away at Matt Hardy. Baron Corbin wrenching on the head and neck. Matt Hardy struggling, and he escapes the hold with a jawbreaker to the much larger Baron Corbin, followed by a corkscrew neckbreaker. Of course, when Matt Hardy lacks in size, he does make up for in experience as he hits Baron Corbin with a leg drop, bounces off the ropes, and another leg drop. Matt Hardy goes into the cover. One, no. Too early. It's Matt Hardy with the rights to Baron Corbin, followed by a chop. And Corbin dumps Hardy out of the ring. Baron Corbin on the outside as well. Tossing Matt Hardy into the barricade and a backbreaker, a boot. Now Baron Corbin, that Samoan drop on the outside. Referee already had counted 5. Corbin's looking to inflict more pain on Matt Hardy as he tosses him right into that ring post. Corbin tossing Hardy back into the ring. Corbin back into the ring as well. Now Baron Corbin connecting with another Samoan drop on Matt Hardy as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2 by Matt Hardy. Baron Corbin looking to become the next WGE United States Champion at WrestleMania 2. Jeff Hardy, he has held the United States Championship for quite a while. As Corbin taunts the fans here in attendance tonight. That gave Matt Hardy an opening. Hardy striking away, bouncing off the rope, spinning wheel kick to Baron Corbin. Matt Hardy fired up right now. Matt Hardy, delayed vertical suplex to Baron Corbin. Matt Hardy dragging Baron Corbin over toward the corner. Matt Hardy went for that diving leg drop, but Baron Corbin wisely got out of the way as Corbin is back on the attack. Modified back body drop. As Corbin now looks like he has a nerve hold on Matt Hardy, pinching on the trapezius muscles. Matt Hardy managed to escape the hold and sweep the legs. Baron Corbin. That's Corbin up against the ropes. Since Corbin bouncing and there was a hip toss into a neck breaker. Nicely done from the veteran Matt Hardy. Hardy going up to the second rope, might be looking for that leg drop, and this time he was able to connect. Hardy with a cover. 1, 2, no. Baron Corbin with the right hand. And another one. Right hand taking Matt Hardy off the apron as both men are now right in front of the announce table. Baron Corbin slamming Matt Hardy right onto the top of it. Now Corbin tossing Matt Hardy back into the ring. Corbin following. Now Baron Corbin, end of days. 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin with a win over Matt Hardy as he heads into WrestleMania, looking to do the same to his brother Jeff and become the new WGE United States Champion. Matt Hardy did put up a fight, though, against Baron Corbin in this match. But in the end, Baron Corbin, he did what he does best, and that is hurting people. And that vicious style of his was able to get him a win over Matt Hardy here.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin not quite done with Matt Hardy yet. He tosses Matt Hardy back in the ring, looking to send even more of a message to Matt's brother Jeff. Viciously stomping away at Matt Hardy. The match is over, but Baron Corbin doesn't seem to care. Now he has a steel chair in hand. Oh, Baron Corbin, end of days. And Hardy landed right on that chair. What a despicable act from Baron Corbin. Wait a minute, here comes Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy staring down his challenger. As Hardy going at Baron Corbin with the right hands. Inverted atomic drop. Jeff Hardy looking to send a message of his own, but no, Baron Corbin getting the upper hand on Jeff. And now Baron Corbin stomping away at Jeff Hardy. Baron Corbin and Jeff Hardy not waiting for WrestleMania. They're looking to fight right now. Jeff Hardy, twist of fate. But Jeff's not quite done with Baron Corbin just yet. As Jeff Hardy goes up to the top rope. Swanton bomb. Jeff Hardy showing Baron Corbin that you don't mess with his brother Matt. And if we see that at WrestleMania, then Jeff Hardy will still be the United States champion. Well, folks, we have more action still to come tonight on SmackDown Live. Stay tuned.
You can take a swing at my ego. You can make a run for my crown. Even if your stare makes me nervous, you ain't gonna take us down. There'll be no need for crying. Like the phoenix we will
Well, we are
The
back.
contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day were making their way out to the ring, but Brandon Adams and Adam Omega attacking them from behind just like they did with Big E earlier in the night backstage. And as I said earlier tonight, they will be challenging the New Day for the WGE Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania 2. It looks like they want to wear their opponents down here tonight as they just decimate Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Well, folks, we might be looking at the new WGE Tag Team Champions in these two. They definitely showed that they are serious about taking those tag team titles away from the New Day at WrestleMania 2. And if they're as dominant as they were against the New Day tonight, even though this wasn't in an official match, well, that mean streak of theirs, that might just win them the tag team titles. Now we're going to move on to some women's action, as here comes Alexa Bliss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss making her way out to the ring. She gets ready to compete in a non-title match against WGE Women's Champion, the Boss, Sasha Banks. And if Alexa Bliss manages to get a win over Sasha Banks here tonight, then that could get her a future shot at the WGE Women's Championship.
And her from Boston, Massachusetts, the Raw Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks, as we all know, will be defending the WGE Women's Championship against AJ Lee at WrestleMania 2. And over the past few weeks, Banks and Lee have proven to be a thorn in each other's side. Of course, we saw in the last episode of SmackDown Live, there was a match between Paige and Bayley, and AJ Lee and Sasha Banks both decided to watch that match from ringside, and they both ended up getting sent to the back because they were arguing on the outside. And one has to wonder, will AJ Lee get involved in this match tonight? As Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss lock up. Bliss has Banks in the corner. Referee trying to break him up, but Bliss with the right hand. Now Banks returning the favor with those strikes. Going to town on Alexa Bliss right now. Russian leg sweep, nicely done by the boss. Sasha Banks is not playing around tonight. She is serious. Sending Bliss bouncing off the ropes. Leapfrogging over her. Oh, Bliss caught her. And a slap to the back of the head. Followed by a jawbreaker on the women's champion. Like I said before, if Alexa Bliss gets a win over Sasha Banks here tonight, one has to wonder that she may get a future shot at the WGE Women's Championship as she viciously, continuously slams Sasha's head into the mat. Alexa Bliss may be small, but she is definitely a force to be reckoned with in the women's division. She connects with that kick to the back. And a snap suplex to Sasha Banks. Great offense by Alexa Bliss thus far. She goes into the cover. One, no, not quite. Just a 1 count over the women's champion. Bliss stomping away as she sends Sasha Banks forcefully into the corner, but the boss coming back at her with the right hands and forearms. Oh, what a vicious enziguri to Alexa Bliss as she uses the ropes for assistance, getting back up to her feet. Sasha Banks for that swinging neck breaker off the ropes. Sasha thinking here as she heads up to the second rope, giving Alexa Bliss a chance to get back up to her feet. Diving double knees, taking Bliss right back down as she goes in for the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out of 2 by Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks may have to have eyes in the back of her head, as I previously mentioned about AJ Lee and Sasha Banks being at each other's throats for the past few weeks. The possibility of AJ Lee interfering in this match could have a thought in the back of Sasha's head as she continues to go to work on Alexa Bliss. Despite the possibility of AJ Lee interfering, Sasha Banks is definitely keeping her focus on Alexa Bliss in this match, and that's what she needs to do. As she slams Bliss face first into the top turnbuckle. Now she has her up on the ropes and those knees to the midsection, driving her right down into the mat. As Sasha Banks Gets a 2 count over Alexa Bliss. Sasha going up top. Went for a missile drop kick, but Alexa Bliss wisely sidestepped it. Following that tilt-a-whirl reverse DDT as Alexa Bliss goes into the cover 1. No, kick out at, I'm guessing it was a 1 count. I never heard the referee explicitly say 2. Alexa Bliss going back to work on Sasha Banks. Bliss dragging the champion, slamming her face first into the top turnbuckle this time. Now Bliss rolling her up. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2 by the champ. Arm drag takedown by the women's champion Sasha Banks, followed by a kick to the face. As she throws Alexa Bliss into the corner, and there's a knee strike in the corner. Sasha Banks has Alexa Bliss right where she wants her. Into the springboard arm drag takedown. Very unique offense there from the women's champion. As she has Alexa Bliss in the bank statement. And that's it. Alexa Bliss vigorously tapping the mat. Sasha Banks wins this match by submission. Nice victory from the women's champion. She gains a lot of momentum heading into her title defense against AJ Lee at WrestleMania. It's a very competitive match. Alexa Bliss gave it her all, but in the end, Sasha Banks.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
There you go, Sasha Banks coming out victorious. And the question is, will she be able to do the same in their match against AJ Lee? But Alexa Bliss not taking that loss so well as she goes after the women's champion. Alexa Bliss, not exactly sure what she's trying to prove here. She already lost the match. She is just taking it to Sasha Banks. Wait a minute, AJ Lee coming to the rescue of her WrestleMania opponent. And AJ Lee taking Alexa Bliss out of the ring. AJ Lee grabbing the microphone. Well, at least she's honest. I'd say that's admirable. AJ Lee wants to have a good, clean, competitive match against Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 2, and I'm sure we're all excited to see that. As we will return to SmackDown right after this break. Welcome back to SmackDown Live as we get set for our next match of the evening. CM Punk making his way out to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds.
CM Punk. Of course, we know that he will be challenging AJ Styles in what can be argued as a dream match at WrestleMania 2. With the WGE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. CM Punk held that title for a very, very, very brief moment back at Final Stand before AJ Styles cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase and took the title away from Punk. The match was originally going to be about nothing more than respect. Or so it seemed. CM Punk made it clear on the last SmackDown that he's not interested in that.
And his opponent, accompanied by Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio, representing the Luchadors from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto.
Well, Kalisto is CM Punk's opponent here tonight, and he's being accompanied by his Lucha Legion brethren, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio. Kalisto has a bit of a task ahead of him in this match with CM Punk. But he definitely seems to be up to the challenge. As Punk started with a strike, and now Kalisto with those kicks to CM Punk. If there's one thing I can't take away from Kalisto, is the athletic ability with those vicious kicks to CM Punk in the corner. Kalisto went for a basement dropkick, but CM Punk wisely got out of the way. Punk with a kick to the back and dragging Kalisto down. In this match, he's not visualizing Kalisto. It's safe to say he's visualizing AJ Styles. CM Punk planting Kalisto into the mat with that DDT. Punk with the cover. One. No, kick out of one by Kalisto. As Punk wrenches on the arm. Kalisto struggling, attempting to get out of this submission. Kalisto back up to his feet, right hand to the midsection of Punk, breaking the hold, followed by a forearm. Kalisto bouncing off the ropes. The athleticism on display of Kalisto with that head scissor takedown to CM Punk. Kalisto wears his lucha pride on his sleeve with a spinning forearm shot there to CM Punk. A back power slam as Kalisto goes into the cover, but he's too close to the ropes. Kalisto may be more of a high flyer, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have any strength to his credit. Kalisto, another Hurricane Rana to Punk. You see Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara on the outside watching their Lucha Legion brother diving Hurricane Rana to CM Punk. Kalisto sending Punk into the corner. Went for a drop kick, but I believe it looked like Punk swatted it away and he caught him with a calf kick. Now kick to the back to Kalisto. A lot of kicks being thrown around from both men in this match. As Punk planting Kalisto face first into the top turnbuckle. It slams Kalisto's arm into the mat. CM Punk only wants to prove one thing, that he is the best wrestler in the world. That's what he's looking to do in his match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania 2. He's looking to make an example out of Kalisto in this match. Vicious elbow to the head of Kalisto. Now Punk with the Hurricane Rana of his own to Kalisto. CM Punk with that Tiger suplex. Here's the cover. 1, 2. No, kick out of 2. Kalisto not quite done yet. Punk with another elbow. Now the open-handed right hands and a vicious kick to the head of Kalisto. Kalisto might be dazed and confused here. As Punk now starting to work on the leg, which is always a good strategy against a high flyer. And another kick to the head of Kalisto. Kalisto might be seeing stars after that one. CM Punk heading up to the top rope. Went for a splash, but Kalisto caught Punk with the knees. Now Kalisto Hurricane Rana in the cover. 1, 2. No, kick out by Punk. Arm drag takedown. No, Punk drop toe hold. Now CM Punk with a pile driver. Kalisto took all of that on his head and neck. Punk sending Kalisto into the corner. Punk with that signature Shining Wizard combo to Kalisto out of the corner. CM Punk looking to put Kalisto down for a nap. Well, maybe not. No, wait a minute. Styles clash. CM Punk sending a message to AJ Styles. 1, 2, 3. And CM Punk winning the match using AJ Styles' finishing move instead of his own. My goodness, what a twist. Well, I guess CM Punk definitely proved his point when he said his match with AJ Styles wasn't going to be about respect. CM Punk doesn't seem to care about respect. And he definitely proved that. Regardless, Kalisto, he did put up quite an effort against CM Punk, but in the end, CM Punk would a Styles clash to finish the match. You know AJ Styles can't be happy about that.
Here is your winner.
Quite frankly, I don't think CM Punk cares what AJ Styles thinks at all. Wait a minute, speaking of the champion. Here comes the phenomenal one himself. Well, AJ Styles had to have been watching that match real closely. Styles making a beeline to the ring. And Styles going right after Punk. Styles not standing for that kind of disrespect with Punk. Taking it to Styles as well with those vicious kicks. Styles with a kick of his own. These two don't want to wait for WrestleMania. This rivalry has gotten really personal, really fast. Punk slapping the taste out of AJ Styles' mouth. Discus forearm. Wade Styles catching the kick, sweeping the leg. Punk and Styles going at it so brutally here tonight. Will these two even have anything left in the tank when WrestleMania comes around? CM Punk really taking it to AJ Styles right now as he tosses the world champion out of the ring. Now Punk, suicide dive on the outside. I think we need security officials, the police, SWAT team, anybody to come out here and break these two up. CM Punk not done. Slamming AJ Styles onto the announce table. And into the ring post. CM Punk mercilessly assaulting the World Heavyweight Champion right now as he has a steel chair. Oh, Styles catching it. Tossing Punk into the barricade, and once again, now Styles unloading on Punk with the right hands. Punk going back at it. These two will not let up. This is how serious this has become. This is how personal this has become. This is how much the world title means. As Styles sidestepped that. There's no quit in these two, and keep in mind, folks, this is not a match. This is just a fight. As Styles caught Punk with the Pele kick. Punk seems to be out of it at the moment. He just competed in a match, and now he has this fight with AJ Styles right now. The insecurity to Punk. And now Punk finally retreating. Saying AJ Styles may have won the battle, but he will not win the war. And I'm starting to think that's more along the lines of what we're going to see at WrestleMania. I don't think it's going to be your standard wrestling match, despite the fact that CM Punk and AJ Styles are two of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time. We're going to see a war. And speaking of a war, up next, our main event, we have a steel cage match between Booker T and The Undertaker.
Can you dig it, sucker, sucker?
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, King Booker.
Well, Stephanie McMahon, our general manager, announced this match at the beginning of the show. She said she wanted SmackDown Live to end WGE Season 2 with a bang, so what better way to do that than have two wrestling legends compete in a steel cage match as Booker T gets ready to face The Undertaker. Booker T, a very beloved wrestler, a five-time WCW champion, amongst many other accomplishments. Here comes the dead man. Here comes The Undertaker.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Stephanie McMahon also said that she was tired of the constant sneak attacks and brawls between Kane and The Undertaker, and that is the reason we have a steel cage match. Where the only ways to win are by pinfall, submission, or being the first one to escape the cage with both feet touching the floor. With the cage surrounding the ring, well, there's really no way that Kane will be able to get involved. Undertaker looks to face his brother Kane in what will be definitely a monstrous brawl at WrestleMania 2. The feud between Undertaker and Kane has been going on for so long. It'll all come to a head at WrestleMania, but tonight the dead man has a focus on Booker T in this steel cage match. I just gotta say, what a way to end the last episode of SmackDown of Season 2. A steel cage match between two wrestling greats. Cold glare of the Phenom. Here we go, the final episode of SmackDown Live for WGE Season 2, the main event, Booker T versus The Undertaker in a steel cage match. As Booker T getting the early goings as Undertaker takes Booker down. Undertaker with the rights and lefts and the forearms to the back of Booker T. Undertaker dropping the elbow. Now Undertaker viciously tossing Booker T into the corner. And now Undertaker slamming Booker T against the turnbuckles. Right hand, Undertaker, one of the best brawlers in the business. Booker T running at the Undertaker with a running forearm, but Undertaker didn't go down. This Undertaker put some rights of his own to Booker T. Now Booker kicks to the midsection. Snap suplex by Booker T into the cover. One, no, kick out by the Undertaker. Now Undertaker slamming Booker T against the steel cage wall. That can't feel good for Booker T. As Undertaker sending Booker T once again, this time face first against the cage. As Undertaker goes in for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Booker T. Undertaker now with that nerve hold on Booker T. Once again, trying to wear Booker down. Undertaker going for the slam of Booker T with the elbows, and now the Harlem sidekick. 1, no. Booker T starting the battle back against the dead man. And Booker T sending the Undertaker careening into the steel cage this time. And Booker T trying to escape the cage. If he's able to do that successfully, he will win the match. But Undertaker slamming Booker T's knee into the steel cage and pulls him down off the ropes with force. Undertaker now with a DDT. And now running, slamming Booker T against the cage wall and power slam the boot. Now stomping on Booker. Undertaker now slamming Booker T face first into the top turnbuckle. Now Undertaker connecting with Snake Eyes. Vintage Undertaker followed by the big boot. Undertaker on a roll right now. Cover on Booker T. 1, 2, and a kick out. Undertaker not letting up on Booker T so far in this match. We've always known The Undertaker to be a very cold and sadistic competitor. Booker T bouncing off the ropes, catching the leg of The Undertaker. Now Booker T with some strikes to the dead man, trying to cut him down to size as he tosses Undertaker into the corner. Booker T breaking the face. Now a reverse suplex, nicely done by Booker T. T up on the second rope. Diving elbow across the head of the Undertaker. Now Booker T asking the referee to open the door. Cage door is open, but Undertaker stopping Booker T in his tracks. Referee closing the door. Undertaker with a back body drop to Booker T. Now stopped to the side of the head. Undertaker trying to make Booker T submit here. Driving sleeper, but no. Booker T fighting out of it, fighting back against the dead man. And now a Russian leg sweep. Booker T once again trying to escape the cage. Booker T up at the top. But the Undertaker trying to stop Booker T in his tracks with the shots to the back of Booker T, knocking him down. Booker T back inside the cage. Both men in a dangerous position. Undertaker slamming Booker T face first into the cage wall. And once again, and a third time, one more of a good measure, and Booker T takes a fall. Things are not looking good for Booker T right now, folks. The dead man signaling for the beginning of the end. Undertaker with the tombstone pile driver, and that could be it for Booker T. 1, 2, 3. The Undertaker with a big win over Booker T in the steel cage match. Booker T put up a nice fight against the dead man, but in the end, the Undertaker came out on top. Who knows what's going to happen at WrestleMania when we see The Undertaker and Kane go at it in an actual match and not just a fight.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker!
Well, folks, we've had a great season here for SmackDown Live. The Undertaker definitely ending season 2 on SmackDown with a bang. And now we have WrestleMania 2 to look forward to. Wait a minute. Kane is inside the cage. Wait a minute, he's not talking about. Well, if you didn't think the stakes could get any higher between these two, you were wrong, because at WrestleMania 2, Kane versus The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell. What a match that's going to be. We're looking forward to WrestleMania 2, folks. I'm Nathan, and I'll see you there. Good night.